said I was funny looking. That's what I said. And I have never done stand-up unless you count being by myself in the bathroom. All right, anyway, tonight we got to learn something new about myself. First off, speaking of new things I learned, I've been up here for 3 years, and I've seen a lot of earwigs, okay? Who was at Lilac Festival last week? Okay, so last week, as I'm mentally trying to prepare for coming up here, I'm sitting on my outdoor deck. I got no trees around me, bear in mind. And as I'm sitting there writing things down, all of a sudden, like, earwigs are dropping out of nowhere. And I'm like, look, I don't see anything. I'm like, are these like Tarzan pincher bugs flying out of nowhere? Are they drones? Someone flying them in above me to spy me? Anyway, so I was very nervous about doing this. First time doing stand-up. So officially, thank you for being here. All right, so as I went back and forth, this week's been very back and forth. Should I not do it? Should I? And ultimately, I even pulled out a flower. Will they laugh at me? Will they laugh at me not? Well, we're off to a good start. Thanks again. Anyway, it reminded me of the first time I kissed my wife. You know, I'm sitting on that rock in Simi Valley. It's our third date. The arm goes around. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? Well, 17 years later, I did do it. So maybe tonight won't be so bad when I look back. Anyway, enough about me. So how's everyone doing out there? All right, very good. Normally you don't get a response with that. You know, you walk by people, it's, how you doing? What's going on? Hey. All right, that one wasn't a question, but still. You know where I'm going with this. So you ask questions that really don't even mean anything to you. My mom, she's a Jewish mother, and she can come up with questions, let me tell you. I mean, she can grab a spoon, go to the utensil drawer, open it up, look right at it, and still look at you and ask, is this where this goes? Yeah, Mom, right there with the other spoons. Same thing, you're watching TV. Are you guys watching TV? Yeah, we're watching TV. All right, so I have notes here. I try not to look at them, so we'll maybe hold off for a minute. Anyway, all right, just gotta throw yourself right in there. Okay, so how you doing? What's up? Now, when you walk by and you don't get that response from them, you might be wondering, why am I not getting a response? Now, let's see. It doesn't matter what tone you say this in. If you walk by somebody and say the word asshole, I mean, they could be wearing headphones, a hoodie, deaf. It doesn't matter. They're going to hear you, and you're going to get a response. You might not like it, but you'll get a response nonetheless. Now, there are a lot of other things, you know, that people say that they don't really necessarily mean what they're saying, you know. Like, I'm sorry, just kidding. It's like permission to say whatever you want, ended with, I'm sorry. You know, it's like you walk by someone, you call them an asshole. Maybe you said you have Tourette's, you have bipolar disorder. So just say whatever you want that comes on your mind. I think there's someone up here we know that might be using that card a little too much. Anyway, so when you're saying things that you know you shouldn't really be saying, so I'm sorry, just kidding. You know, like, you wake up one day and you realize, you know, I'm not really happy with how I am. You know, people have midlife crises. What am I going to do for work? You know, what if you've been like a nice guy your whole life? And, you know, it didn't really work for you. You know, so I'm just going to like wake up one day and, you know, I'm going to be a dick today. I'm just going to see how that one goes. Now, the only problem is my wife woke up that day and decided to be a bitch. So, and where did that get me? On the couch. All right, so back to I'm sorry's and just kidding. You know, it's with the whole disorders, you know, if you have a good excuse.